Institutions will always have ethics. There are certain things that we need to display as individuals working in different places. And this cut across in the different places that you will work in. In fact, most of the places I have worked in, and I've worked in telecom, I've worked in commodity, I have worked in an NGO, and I've also worked in a financial institution. I realized that a majority of these ethics cut across the different industries and how we carry ourselves. So I'll be looking at demonstrating leadership in an office setup. And this, I am not talking to only the leaders, the managers or the team leaders. I am talking to everyone that works in an office, or you have an entrepreneurship. How do you carry yourself in terms of leadership? You are in that office for a particular reason. And I continue saying that when you are recruited to fill a certain gap. And you have seen that majority of the advertisements, even if it's an advertisement for a junior position, they will say that they are looking for somebody who has leadership capabilities. So when you have leadership capabilities, how do you carry yourself in the workplace or within the society? If you are an entrepreneur, even when you are young, you must demonstrate leadership. So what will we be looking at as ways to demonstrate leadership? One of the things that you need to have is listening and learning. There is no way that you as a leader or as an individual, regardless of how competent you are in your position, that you will know everything. So it is important that you learn to listen and learn from the people that you are working with. We always say that you listen more than you speak. So learn and listen as a leader in the workplace. You shouldn't be known as a person who does not let others talk. You talk all the time and you do not listen to those around you. The only way you'll manage as a team or you'll be a good contributor in a team is if you listen and you are learning from others and you are receptive of the ideas that the other people are bringing. Remember, we all came into these positions from a creative point of view. The employer looked for people that have got creativity. So it is important that you listen, learn from other people's creativity. Communicate clearly. Clarity is key. So when you communicate, whether you are the leader or you are the junior, it means that you will say things clearly. People will understand what you are talking about. If tasks are being delegated, you'll give the information there, exactly what you want, very clearly, that people will not have a problem knowing exactly what you meant. If you're not ready to do it, don't do it yet. So do your best. So prepare whatever project you are doing and do it best. Give your all as you work. When people look at the work that has been done in your department, can they tell you are there, you are the person that did it? Because you are a person known for excellent work delivery. You are known to do things, to deliver high quality. So do your best all the time. If you're not ready to do your best, don't do it yet. Then take responsibility. As a leader, you will be known for taking responsibility. You are accountable for your contributions and those of your team members. If a mistake occurs, you will own up as a team member. Those are some of leadership skills that are expected in the workplaces. You are not going out there and saying, so and so is the one that did ABCD. You are taking ownership. You are being responsible. And you are looking for ways and means of making a correction if a mistake has occurred. Set a strong example. I've talked a lot in this channel about being a good role model. Can people follow you? I have also said in this channel that people do not listen to what you are saying, because what you do speaks so loud that they do not hear anything that you are saying. So set a strong example that anyone learning from you is learning those good leadership skills, good work ethics. So when you work, whatever you do, make sure you are serving as a role model. Whether or not you have audiences. Remember, we are saying things that you do even when no one is watching. So you are setting a very strong example. You are being a role model. Then including everyone. Remember, if we are working with teams, you need to bring out the best in everybody that is in the team. When it is in a meeting, you speak last as a leader. Let everyone bring out their strengths and the things that they know they want to contribute in the project that we are working on. So include everyone. Strive for authenticity. Craft your own approach to leadership. Don't copy anyone. I know we are talking about being role models, and we must have learned from other people. But how are we as individuals? Can we bring our authentic self even as we serve in these workplaces? How do people know you? Like if you ask majority of the people I have worked with, they will talk about my mother in nature, because that's why I carried a majority of the things that I did. I would listen to them. If I had a solution, I would give. I didn't know everything, and they knew I didn't know everything, but they would still approach me. I was approachable as a mother, so that's what I brought out. So can you bring out your authenticity, even as you read, as you work? And what will we see when you bring your authentic self? Become a thought leader. Know everything in your space. Are you reading? Do you know the developments in your industry? So are you able to share those with your colleagues in a professional way? So it is important that as you work, you are keeping yourself abreast of what is happening in your industry. So become that thought reader. If there are things to be written, if there are things to be said in certain forums, be available. Show up. Show up and be good in your industry. Be known to have done well in that industry. Then seek training. Do continuous learning, working on yourself. This channel has been big on talking about coaching ourselves for success. You cannot coach yourself for success if you are not continuous learning, if you are not bringing in new things into your thought process so that you become a better person. Make key connections. I've talked about the power of associations. So who are you associating with? Remember, we are an average of the 5 people that we hang out with. So who are your 5? When we do an average, what do you get? So make key connections. Interact with good readers in your space. You will learn from them. Some of the people that you will meet may not be necessarily in your industry, but I am sure you will learn something from that. Lastly, if you can find a role model, that will really help you. I've talked about working with a coach or working with a mentor. Find a role model, somebody you admire in your own field. See the challenges that they have gone through and how they have succeeded, so that you know what to do, what not to do. As you grow as a professional, it is important that you listen or learn from people who made it and others that did not make it. Because from those that made it, you know what to do. From those that didn't make it, you know what not to do. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe to this channel if you're new here, so you are notified anytime we post content such as this. Thank you, and see you in my next video.